I saw Chainsaw Man in IMAX at the BFI, and this was my experience. I was so excited that I showed up an hour early, which gave me plenty of time for some photo ops with all the cardboard cutouts. Before long, we were ushered into the theater hall, and oh my god, was the screen massive. I'd bought VIP seats, which are near the back of the room, and even then it felt like the screen was right in my face. As for the movie, it was phenomenal. I think it's very funny how the two most recent videos on my channel are about how Chainsaw Man is so cinematic, and how anime adaptations are becoming better than their manga, and this movie achieved both of those things. But I'll save the full in-depth cinematic review for when the movie comes out on digital, so I have more footage to work with. For now, here's a brief rundown of my thoughts. My expectations were high after a 3-year-long wait, and honestly, I am surprised they managed to pull this off in just 3 years, especially considering they had to redo the entire art style. Almost every single scene in this film has an iconic moment for me. The pool scene was a true highlight. It's not even near the climax, but they still put so much effort into it, and it was executed beautifully. Speaking of the climax, every single battle outdid the previous one. Just when I thought it couldn't get any better, they pulled out some new animation styles, new moves, new techniques that just brought it to the next level. I was absolutely blown away by the creativity on show here. The only issue I had was that the audio was a little too loud, which made a lot of the action scenes just blown out bass, when I would have really liked to appreciate the intricacies of the sound design more. There were a few people chatting during the movie, but by the midpoint everyone was completely locked in. There were a number of moments during the climax where the audio gradually fades out into a complete silence just before more action kicks off, and during those moments the theater was dead silent. You could hear a pin drop and cut the tension with a knife, which is a very impressive thing to achieve in a sold-out cinema with hundreds of people. All in all, this was everything I could have hoped for and more, and stay tuned for a full cinematic breakdown on my YouTube when the movie hits digital. I think the soundtrack is going to haunt me for a very long time.